Hi, welcome to my mini addiction. This is week 38 of my painting vlog. And this week, well, of course, did some painting, but did a few other things. If you guys have watched my other videos, you probably have noticed a change behind me. I actually went through and reorganized all of my paints because I have been getting in a lot of extra, mostly Reaper paints, and I had the 3 racks that you see behind me. I had a couple on this desk, I had a couple on my desk, or one on my desk over here, and I would just kind of roll my chair in between when I needed some paints from over there to over here. And so I decided I cleared off and rearranged the shelves up behind me so then I could put my paint racks and still leave the kitties a place to sit, but put it so majority of my Reaper paints are right there. Now in my desk I still have a whole bunch of my Reapers, and I've got, you know, my game workshop stuff, I've got my Vallejo, and some other paints are that I don't have as many of are in my desk. But yeah, this will kind of make it so I can have them more centrally located. So that took a little while because I was like, you know, pulled everything apart and had to reorganize. I had to move my shelf up, and so that kind of changed kind of into a little bit of my painting time. But this week I did some more goblins from Massive Darkness, so I did another dozen, and these are the Goblin Warriors. So I got those done. Also worked some more on some of the Dungeons and Lasers Woodhaven townsfolk. So did a couple more mounted guards and then some of the other minis from that collection. And then also have been 3D printing like crazy. So I spent also a lot of time assembling resin models. So this is, I don't even remember the name of the collection. I've got to go look up what all of them are called before I, you know, put the names on the end of this video. So that will be kind of my in the editing process, look up everything. But it's a very large collection of a lot of really random minis, and of course, you know, everything on this channel is random at times, but a lot of those. So spent a lot of time catching up on things, and we've just been, you know, go with the resin printer. And then also I've had one of my enders running all week. So last week I told you about the wizard wagon that I was printing. Now this is from a collection I got on my mini factory, Magic and Mages by Tabletop Terrain. So I have been working on starting their Wizard Village kind of collection. So I just started with the wagon because I just thought it was really cool. Then also this week I printed up the Hut of the Mystic, so got that one done, and only started painting these and did not fully complete them, but started working on those. And then also just a couple days ago I came across this Mushroom Fairy World campaign. It's by Stratitation, I think is how you say it. Anyway, I will put links to both of these where I found them on my manufacturer. I'll put that in the description. But they had these really cute mushroom fairy houses. So I had to make a couple of them. And so I don't know when I'm going to get around to painting them, but this collection had several of the mushroom houses, some mushroom dice towers, which are really cool, and then just a bunch of other mushrooms that can be used as terrain pieces. I previously got in some a couple years ago on printable scenery. Awesome mushrooms, but this is just more. So it's like if you're doing a campaign that's going to take you in the Underdark, where you're going to run into a lot of mushrooms and things like that, you know, come in really handy. So I plan on kind of when I have time printing out a lot of the various types of mushrooms. So it's kind of a variety of things. I don't even remember how many came in this collection, but it was really awesome. So took a break from the Magic and Mages to print a couple fairy houses just because I want to see what they look like. And now I've gone back and starting to do some more of the Magic and Mages. I'm between prints at the moment, so since the printer's not running, it's immediately behind the camera. So I wanted to film this real quick before I started up the next print. And then also, let's see, so I talked about all the new resin minis that we've been printing, and then also I got in from Reaper. So ReaperCon swag boxes had the gift certificates, and I've had my eye on this set of the Pirates of Dragonspire Sea. Now, this is part 3 of the set, but I've been wanting to get that, so I used those gift certificates to get those. Now, these are pewter minis. I have yet to assemble them, so at the end of this video, I'll just show you a picture of the back, shows what all the models look like, and then I'll show a picture of what you get in the case. So if you're unfamiliar with these kind of sets from Reaper, is you get the nice hard case. It has foam, and then the minis are in there. And these ones, some of them need to be assembled. So I didn't have a chance to get those put together, but I'll show you what came in the set anyway. So I think that's about it for this week. Oh, and then also I've put together a Facebook page for my mini addiction. Now, when I started back in January devoting more time to painting, I really took a break from spending time on Facebook or really any social media. And so I kind of took a step back, but I wanted to share more of, minis that I've painted, not just ones that I've painted this year, but, all of the minis. So I started a Facebook page. I'll also put that in the description. And so I've just kind of been going through, I created albums for different things, like here's my Reaper minis, here's my Whiz Kids, here's Dungeons and Lasers, and then for 3D printed ones, here's Artisan Guild, Archvillain. And I've just been kind of uploading just groups of pictures from those, or the different board games that I've painted minis from, so you can kind of go and look. So initially there's kind of a big photo dump. So every day or so I'll just upload a handful of photos that I already have had of a bunch of minis. And then, of course I'll be linking these videos and other things that I'm working on. I'll be putting on that. So anyway, let's see. I think that's about it for this week, and I need to get painting more. I'm a little behind on my painting quota because I kind of been getting distracted with all sorts of other things, and then assembling minis and doing a whole bunch of that. But I still have, goals for, painting this year. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of minis to look at here at the end. So a whole bunch of new resin ones, which are really cool, because most of these STLs I had never seen until, I'm seeing them come off the printer. So pretty awesome. But that's a wrap up for week 38.